The Mobile Driver's License, or mDL, is the future of licensing and proof of identity. An mDL is a driver's license that is provisioned to a mobile device with the capability to be updated in real time. It has the same data elements that are used to produce a physical driver's license, but the data is transmitted electronically to a relying party's reader device and authenticated. The mDL is a significant improvement over physical credentials, which can easily be lost or stolen, become broken or damaged, contain outdated information, offer too much information, and can be easily replicated by counterfeiters. The mDL offers safe, secure, and trustable technologies that allow for completely touchless transactions, selective information release, data protection, and so much more.
Data is more up-to-date, it's more accurate, and again, that also feeds into the trust for your relying parties that when they get your data, when you provide your data through the mDL, it is a more accurate set of your data.
AAMVA's mDL implementation guidelines offers guidance for members looking to pursue an mDL, and the International Organization for Standardization, or ISO, published a standard defining how mDL should interoperate with mDL reader devices used by relying parties. The ISO standard also details the components of a Verified Issuer Certificate Authority List, or VICAL, through which a list of legitimate issuing authority public key certificates can be shared with relying parties. AAMVA's mDL Digital Trust Service, or DTS, is the system that enables the VICAL to support all member jurisdictions in delivering successful mDL programs to their stakeholders. Participation in the DTS is open to all issuing authorities. Currently, there is no fee for a member issuing authority to participate in the DTS.
The Digital Trust Service that AAMVA is standing up is actually the one-stop shop for relying parties to get the public keys from our jurisdictions. And it's a guarantee for the relying parties that those jurisdictions are following the standards that pertain to interoperability and privacy and security for the customers of the jurisdictions.
Providing a single, safe, secure, and resilient means through which relying parties can easily obtain the public keys of each issuing authority will drive the success of mobile driver license programs.
DTS for me is about giving customers the opportunity to become a whole lot more accepting of this technology, but more than anything, they become more secure.
When an issuing authority begins issuing mDLs, they generate a pair of keys that uniquely identifies who they are, a public key and a private key. The private key is securely kept by the issuing authority and is used to sign their customers' mDL data. The public key is made publicly available to those needing to authenticate an mDL provided by the issuing authority.
So the public key is used by the relying party to assure that a bona fide jurisdiction issued the mDL to the person standing in front of them, and that it was issued and the data hasn't changed since it was issued, and that it meets the requirements of the standards that the mDL is built around.
The intent of it's built right into the name. It's about trust. When we talk about mobile driver license, I think most jurisdictions for years have understood what we do with the mobile driver's license, but then there's the whole other side of consuming it, of being what we call a reliant party of those. And the Digital Trust Service is there so that it's easier for reliant parties to consume and to trust our mobile driver's license.
To adopt mDLs into their processes, relying parties need to trust each jurisdiction from which they are accepting mDLs. Without the DTS, the relying parties would have to work with each jurisdiction separately to trust that their implementations meet the relying parties' requirements and obtain their public key.
DTS is the best opportunity, in my view, to have an interoperable way in which we communicate in a technology space that we've never seen before. We are really at the cusp of something that will help generations to come.
This is building the ecosystem for the mDL in North America. And AAMVA being part of that and being part of AAMVA while that's happening has been a phenomenal experience for me and for the team that has done this.
I love being at the front of this, not just as a state, as Arizona, where we issue mobile driver's licenses, but as an organization, as AAMVA, to be out in front, making sure that identity remains a public good that is provided by the states. It really is core to our mission. Secure identities is core to that mission that we have.